wacha kong ki training news ngo mona matika training tutual kakany eni mono kong walokong ni lok me bolo kui i Kawempe North and wamiro mi a high congratulations to Haji Nalukola Luyimbazi Mokaro Chalo the Kawempe MP the Kawempe MP elect Amir the numbers of votes that he attained. Limbazi Elias Nalukola Menup National Unity Platform uno kui elfa chiel kiapa we beer kipia bichil yangwen 17,764 votes mono kakenye and the first runner up is none other than the NRM Nambi Farid Chigongo Muno 8,593 votes. Not good votes for DP UPC and the rest of it all. But now, the vigilance in Kawempe is something atawoni mekanoni down when voters across the country no gichung against such not in Uganda perhaps no we would have had a balanced representation in the parliament in Uganda. But anyway, let me ask you, election panel Kola, does it change anything in the parliament?
It's a hard one. Wamero wachi ikwi wapeke number chiel onyo number gike, but we always have only one. There's no second runners up. Kai por ne por lotum. Full stop. PM. There's only one constituency with one representative.
Oh yeah.
Don't get Mathieu. La penny me penny ni. Does it change anything? Anero politics of number Mathieu Uganda ni. Be bot noop. Nego chwaro ma meggi kerono ge merne. Ento ko o bane parliament kuja. The majority, mafuti NRM, they will always subsidize their policies and they will pass it. So it doesn't really change, but Mio Mereluor Irgamente, ni the Kampala area or the central region is a stronghold for NUP. Donc NUP must go an extra mile, use the same planning mechanism, the same mobilization strategy, which are popularizing the agenda outside the city. It will not change a long thing because it becomes more of a Buganda affairs. Yeah.
It becomes more indeed of a Buganda affairs. Ingeo, during the Chankwanzi, for the International Women's Day, I was having a conversation with some guy. I think he used to work with Vision Group Kumbetidong. He's in a PPU, Presidential Press Unit. One of the photographers and writers there. He's called Kakande. Yes, I remember his name, Kakande. So we have been giving an analysis for politics in this country, and we're even looking at Buganda as a region alone. If you look at the constituencies in Buganda and you compare with the constituencies in the northern region and the western region, still, in Woni, even if NUP wins all Buganda seats and all Kampala seats, they can still not outnumber. Because KCL Western region, there's so many constituencies and yet Dano Apol Peking. Number two, of course, there's like for instance, the politics of northern Uganda, you must be very smart and see how to win. And in most cases, Dano North, they vote personalities, if I'm not mistaken. Political parties, any part, I don't think it's a big deal there. It is first of all your personality.
Kebi Bolo kui an katanero kwere kumalame Uganda polkar ne kiwaje ni ngadi wamero ngadi PM Riak piki Bolo ili kui ni PMT party money eto kinini bene don tika lake ene kumberi munyo kiwaje ni la kodi jomone wagi chera mere ki chera gi lobbying chena ki chen gi dugu gi tiu ki chena wagi lock with dano o lobgi la chen beno they don't have anything substantive to offer ananero ni but a kid me Bolo kui my sister Sarah people must vote potential and don't vote a political party. Ka party money tie ki candidate mo kiri ka party mape chwako kati ki candidate me nerno chwen matima be mobo chiaro butie ko pe ko ba megbu kemi yere kui.
But mono that is the philosophy of US, not Uganda.
You know,
so many Democrats did not vote for Kamala Harris and they voted for Donald Trump. So many Republicans did not vote for Trump and they voted for Kamala Harris. Did you know that?
Yes.
So, Uganda's case has not yet reached there, and that is why you see Kaineno report Mukatikeri, the DP candidate Kasaka, on only 100 votes. And there's been a lot of questions being raised up. One of the issues, like a cooperation agreement. Yes, much as DP Wine one, we want to cooperate in key areas. And the way politics had been polarized in Uganda, Giwani no way, Mono Nenchaludong DP is in bed with NRM. So you can really see Uganda's politics put to that high level that you think.
Ne cooperation agreement got maniang kachalo an eni abi wachi gigiana chel. Ne cooperation agreement mireniang ni winye beru ikendano weng. Winye matieni cooperation matieni ba kumberu wagoni ma romo chiaro gangi chiaro kelo don lobo chiaro loki president kelo don lobo. Kirika Lawo Aerobed president, your Kirika Petty president, is now able to implement whatever he wanted to do if he came to office. That is the impact of the cooperation agreement.
But the unfortunate bit is that when you contest your candidate...
Now, the unfortunate bit of it ni, Jomatika nyuano tien lok ene duong. Chale Kampala kany, it is going to be hard. Because Chalo Wane Komalo, we are now seeing, what is our minister doing through the cooperation agreement? Is he touching base on a few of the things that he has set goals on? If it is a yes, what about his candidates? Look at Serando Karopingo.
But Seranda, I want to disagree with you. Seranda
let me complete my point.
Did not win because of the cooperation
let me
agreement
complete my point. Let me complete my point. The vibrancy of whatever was being discussed at that time of the cooperation agreement, DP and all these things. Now, DP in Kampala kan, because Baigalulu still has interest. No, me rebate president, me DP. Cherikwan, the top Jomad, get down and a bichel money. They still have interest. Ne wang mamao maybe the president general me DP. That's when they will reclaim DP. And interest ma megi kanya law.
Is it possible? Nika, even if Mao leaves today, and if DP stops the cooperation agreement with NRM, can DP, because Kasacha has really performed so poorly, 100 votes. If they're saying, ni cooperation agreement, and la DP po karo, nyopo performing mabe. So, kadong tin don cooperation agreement ends between NRM and DP. Will DP reclaim back?
It is hard to reclaim because everything is politicized. Jomatika beyond they have their own agenda. And Amir Wachini, I am not a spokesperson for DP, but the way I analyze things, Amir Wachini...
Of course you're a journalist,
Amir Wachini, me kani dire mao bedpe, Buganda, kita yang Buganda bedukweni, Buganda yekani, ni Buganda keneni, DP ubudaka chingi, kado daka chingi, they will also start flashing out, Jomagitama ni miropego betie. And at the end of the day, pati gubo berichalo noob. No dong any Buganda can.
So but anyway, as we wind up the conversation, make Kawempe, I don't want us to dwell so much on it, but we had to bring in because, honestly speaking, the scorecard is quite very bad for the Democratic Party, 100 votes, and in entire Kawempe, and yet that used to be the stronghold of the Democratic Party. In Uganda, specifically Kampala, Kawempe North was always for the DP. Now, the brutality, the heavy army deployment, security deployment, Pat, how can this end? Isn't this an danger to 2026 general election?
I want to see what action the security organs are going to do. One, the brutality was too much. Attack on journalists especially was too much. And we are also regretting why the people we have always talked to, the people we have always worked together with, turned against us and started doing that. This, until we have had a clear communication and clear letters, Matika are being robot, all our bosses and our leaders, I think the boycott will take precedent. And NAB, the National Broadcasting Association, all the leaders, including UCC, Mirgo Kare, they should also give operational procedures. Security agencies, Benamiro Kare, they should know their limitation. Okay. Ingeo, once we don't have restraint measures, it becomes a very scary situation. And Amiro Wachine, the biggest setback, Kadano Pegingeyo. Once the media deliberately we are holding back.
We're in total shutdown.
That is total shutdown.
Anyway, let's go. Exactly.
It will take you by surprise, and before you realize, the country is in turmoil, which is very bad. We don't want that to happen.
Thank you so much, Pat Koch.